question number three is the best action movie from the 2000s. CJ, you're first.
All right, all right. My action movie is also a biopic. Uh, I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's the best biopic, but I do think it's the best action movie. It's like, it has to feel like something like the older, like original style kung fu movies, and like like some of the movies that like actually started the fucking whole action movie fucking fighting and kicking genre. It's called IP Man. IP Man is actually
Ip
the
Man.
master of Bruce Lee. Yeah, he was Bruce Lee's original kung fu teacher. And yeah, this movie is this movie's fucking amazing, and that's like one of the best like fight scenes. Being like the choreographed fighting is fucking ridiculous. It's IP Man versus 10 of the Japanese, and he just demolishes these guys. It's just he is so quick. Like I gotta give a shout out to fucking Danny Yang.
Fucking Danny Yang.
He's phenomenal. I've always liked him. I've always liked him. He's a great actor, great martial artist. But in this movie, oh man, he stepped it up so much. It was just like, man, I did not know you move that fast. It's ridiculous. Uh, and I like the fact that like it's everything you was actually. The bad guys fucking clear cut. Bad guys fucking like you want them to fucking lose. You want to see them lose. You want to see them get fucked up, and they do, like in numerous fashions. It is great. It's great. A lot of one-liners, a lot of good quips. It's a fun movie to watch. The fight scenes are amazing. It's, it's just all around great.
All right, Kim, you're first.
The fight scenes in this movie were dope. The rest of it was kind of boring.
Oh girl, oh girl.
I am sorry. The action parts of this movie were dope. Fight scenes were amazing. The rest of it I found a little boring. It's not even necessarily boring. It was kind of slow. And that was the issue for me. It was just like fight scene, slow build up and like giving you all the details, fight scene, slow information, fight scene. You know what I mean? All the way till the end. And then don't it end with him getting shot?
Yeah.
Which ironically, in the beginning of the movie, a cop's like, "You guys are still fighting? It's a time of guns." And he like makes it his point to reach out and do something that's not even possible and pull the whole barrel outside of the revolver and drop it on the floor with like his thumb, right? Cool. I don't even think that can happen, but that is what it is. But yeah, that part I was just like, his wife I found annoying. She was pretty, but she was annoying as fuck. And so were pretty much everybody else in there. It was just like, ooh,
she was trying to protect her family.
Us. Just kidding, defend us. Just kidding, no, teach us. No, just kidding, we can't do it, defend us. Like, it was...
Well, yeah, also, you gotta remember, this is a biopic. This is the stuff. This is actually what happened. This how it went down. People were afraid. People were afraid.
Just like, and I get it. And you can't master something like martial arts, especially that form, in a short amount of time anyway. But then it was just like, why did you waste his time making him teach you if you knew he wasn't like why did y'all do that? It was a good movie overall. I am glad I watched it because I had heard of it and never actually watched it up until this point. Everything else I had on the, we're going to talk about, I had seen. And so I'm glad I watched it. It's not a bad movie. It's just, I would not put this in my top 3 best action films of the 2000s.
All right, so I'm gonna go. People say the name wrong of this movie. It's not IP Man. It's not Ip Man. It's Yip Man. All right.
I pronounced.
All pronunciations matter.
I'm American, Jack. Exactly. Tomato.
No, I had to look it up. So I want to make sure everybody knows. So CJ's right. My favorite fight scene in any fucking movie, it's a 10-01 fight scene. That shit is a fucking amazing. I could watch that shit for hours. I actually had.
I did.
For hours. I actually had.
Yeah, no, I know. I got drunk. I got drunk and fucking wild. Like, I think I watched it like for an hour and a half.
Listen, and
you tried to do it, didn't you, CJ?
Yeah.
Just admit,
I was
you was fighting in your living room.
No. I was at my boss's house. She got a lot of glass stuff. So no, I just sat there on my ass, fucking kept drinking, and watching it. I don't want to break down her stuff.
With that being said, too, though, that the last guy in that fight scene is the dumbest motherfucker alive. Like you just saw him whip 9 motherfuckers' ass with ease. With ease.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm all for you trying to be tough and shit. But I literally just watch somebody whoop 9 motherfuckers' asses.
Trying to be tough and shit.
Yeah.
I just watch you whip 9 motherfucking asses. I'm out. Listen,
I say that when I watch any couple movie like that. I say that every time. Like, dude, all right, if I'm like the sixth, I quit. No. If I'm the 6th person, I quit. After the first 5 guys, no, I quit. It ain't good enough. I'm gone. I'm out. Forward my last check. Forward my last check. I'm out.
So Cam, you're right. This is not what you taught. Listen, I'm from the hood too, and I'm taught. Listen, you fight until you keep fighting. You back up your friends, all that kind of good shit. This motherfucker broke my arm. My leg up to his fucking chin, and had my man.
Hell yeah.
I'm out.
Like he was boning the chicken.
But however, though, the last guy did get it easier though, because all he did was spin him around and hit him like 18 times in the face. I'll take that. I take that until before I take like my whole arm getting cracked off, and then god damn it. I love the fight scene. I love the fight scene.
He snapped dude's. Oh no, he took that fucking dude's leg like a chicken leg. And, deboning that shit. Like, then a one dude fucking chest to the ground. Yeah, just speed bang nigga's chest to the ground.
Give me a 20 piece in the biscuit.
Yeah.
Like, oh god.
Yes, for real. Just all the way to the ground. Like, no, See, look, I couldn't be like the fucking 7th or 8th person watching that. Like, no, I'm out.
So
you can shoot me in the ass. I'm out.
So all the other fight scenes were actually pretty cool too. He whooped my ass with a feather duster. Like a sword, he had a feather duster. He also beats my ass with a long ass Kindle stick. That Kindle stick was long as shit.
It was not a candlestick. It was like a bar or something.
No, Kindle stick.
Oh, Kindle. I was about to say what?
Kim Thompson, right? Outside of the fight scenes, this was a boring movie. You know what should remind me of, and Kim's going to be mad when I say this, but this should remind me of softcore porn. Softcore porn with a story. With a story, right? The porn with a story, like shit like that. You don't watch it for the fucking story. You watch it for the sex. So it's just like this. You watch it for the karate. You don't watch it for the fucking story. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. As if that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So dirty.
Of course the whole in the group gonna compare it to porn.
But was I wrong though? Thank you, Evans.
CJ, I can't fuck with it. Listen.
Oh, shit, Bob now.
Git Man is one of my favorite franchises of all time. Danny Yang, fucking fantastic, and he's so talented when it comes to martial arts. Some of the dopest fight scenes. It's just overall it's a solid movie. Like I said, it gets and I can't fuck with it. And that's all I'm gonna say. It's such a good movie, and it kicked off a good franchise.
Yeah.
All right, Cam's on you.
Okay, so my honorable mention is Wanted.
I don't know why. Really?
That movie so
motherfucking curve the bullet? Curve the bullet?
So real shit. My mom loved Morgan Freeman in this movie because this is like I think he did Bruce Almighty like maybe a year before, and then did Wanted, and he cursed. Shoot this motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's one of the few times like Morgan Freeman is a bad guy.
Yeah.
I love Angelina Jolie in this movie too.
She looked good.
Yeah, she did great. Yeah, she did great.
Wanted had people out here thinking, damn, if I take a bath with wax at the top, will that make me feel better?
Hey, and shout out to future Professor X.
My actual choice ended up being Taken. I have a specific set of skills, okay?
Yeah.
But what I liked about Taken, obviously, it ended up kicking off its own little franchise, and they had a couple movies that came after, and even now a TV show.
None of them matched up.
No,
to fucking
no.
Taken.
Don't bring up the TV show. Like, you know,
I wasn't even going to go into
three-movie series.
Show.
It was a great 3-movie series. Leave it at that.
TV show, I believe, is different, but I haven't seen it. To be honest.
TV show is canceled. That's what it is. Yeah.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
The TV show is canceled.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's why I didn't watch a TV show. I didn't understand how you could translate that into a movie, like an ongoing series. Like, it didn't make any sense.
Apparently, neither did anybody else.
Somebody kept getting taken.
Look, somebody sold that script because it worked. But you know what I mean, CJ. But obviously, Liam Neeson is this movie. Like, all the other characters are important, but like not really. Like, the whole movie from beginning to end is just him being a fucking badass. Like, a very particular, very talented badass. And so I don't know about y'all, but I feel like Taken is always a movie that gives you two feelings. You're like, damn, I want somebody like that to come after me if something ever happens. And two, you low-key kind of want to be that person for the people you love as well. Like, you want to be that fucking bad. Like, oh, okay, what? Okay, get on a fucking flight and start knocking some heads off. With that being said, I picked this movie. Well, and my choice are regular action movies. The other choices are fantasy action. And so that I'll get into a little bit later. But for being regular action, I feel like Liam Neeson was whooping ass throughout this movie, and it was amazing. And sometimes he didn't even have to actually whoop somebody's ass. Like, even the stepdaughter's stepdad or whatever, he punked the shit out of
Punked the fuck out of that dude.
Homeboy thought he was big and bad, bought the daughter a horse for her birthday. Less than a week later, here you are. He ran up in your house, book me a plane. Yeah, I know about everything you do. You ain't shit. Like, pretty much, like,
you know, he knew about shit about his business that he didn't even know.
Yeah, Liam Neeson his character essentially made it to like, money don't buy you power. For real power, like, I can run up in your shit and hurt you at any time if I felt like it. Never forget that. Like, and that, my friends, is the kind of power I respect, and that's why I love this movie.
Yeah, that's true power right there.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm gonna go first, right? And first of all, this has one of the most famous lines in cinema history. Like really shit. If you don't know that line, then you don't watch TV. Like, you order your own movies.
Yeah, it's been repeated all over the place.
Like at least the whisper. At least you know the whisper. Like, the probably the most famous whisper ever. Good luck. like it's probably the most famous. So I've been with that. There's some things I don't like about this movie. Well, number one, Jean Grey. I mean, her mom is
Famke Jensen.
Yes,
she's a bitch. God damn it, man.
I thought she was in on it.
She's a whole bitch, man.
Yeah.
You thought she was in on it.
Evan, you next.
Cam.
That's Evan.
I can't fuck with it.
Hey.
I have a thing with those movies that are really good that start a franchise. Taken is one of them.
You mean start a good franchise? Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of 3. 2 was okay, but
no. The mom died in 3. I loved it.
No, so this movie is what started me liking Liam Neeson as an actor. I hadn't watched a whole lot of Liam Neeson prior, and it's a really solid. It's the lengths of which a fucking father will go to get his kid back. Period. Point blank. You take my kids. I'm gonna hunt you to the ends of this motherfucking earth. I'm gonna put you so far in the ground they ain't gonna find your bones. You know what I'm saying?
No.
No. But how dopey was. Hey, they're gonna take you. As soon as he pulls you out, just start naming everything you see. Like,
yep. Leave the phone on the floor and start yelling.
Oh my God. He was just so, he was like, and then, yes, DeAndre, I will find you and I will kill you. Good luck.
All right, CJ's on you.
Like DeAndre said, wife is a bitch. I hate her from the beginning. Like, she takes shots at fucking these characters every chance she gets. You just like these like pop shots, these little digs, like every chance she gets. And like no matter what he says, she got something like boom, fucking hit you below the knees. Like, it's like like she brings, it's like he brings her a fucking nice gift, nice present, everything, and then she's got to dog it like immediately. It's like the first time I was like, you bitch, like really? He's out here, he's trying to do some shit. You try to undermine him every chance you get. It was her idea to fucking not to ask him about her going on the trip, but to ambush him with it. That was all her. I think I have the nerve to be talking about, but bring my daughter back, Oh, now you want something from me, bitch? Fuck you. I'm gonna bring her back because she's my daughter. Fuck you. Like, dude, I couldn't stand her. I could not stand her at all. And the best friend. And the best friend, dude. Oh no, fuck it. No, all this happened because of the best friend. No, she couldn't shut the fuck. Dude, no, she has no sense of awareness at all. None at all.
I mean, like that part is accurate. Some people in this country walk.
There's some people like that.
Completely
white privilege.
How this world actually operates.
Evan is on you.
All right, I got a couple honorable mentions because this was a good fucking decade for movies. The first honorable mention I have, some people didn't like it. I loved it. Whatever. It's Cradle to the Grave. The second one's 300.
This is Sparta.
Right, exactly.
I want to Sparta kick somebody in the chest like all day. I think
about
that all day.
Casino Royale. I don't know how many of you guys watch James Bond movies, but it was the start of the Daniel Craig James Bonds, and I really like Daniel Craig as James Bond, so Casino Royale was great for me. My biggest honorable mention, which I almost actually picked as my pick, was the Fast and Furious. When that first came out, no one knew the kind of franchise it was about to spawn, all the crazy shit that happens, but that movie was dope. The street racing, like it wasn't all like the CGI and shit, so it was just a good movie. But anyways, enough with the honorable mentions. My pick, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't lived under a fucking rock for the last 18 years, realistically, I'm sorry, 10 years, 18 movies, you know what the fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe is. My pick for the best action movie of the 2000s is the movie that started it all, Iron Man. This movie introduced us to who Tony Stark was. Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. It's one of, in my opinion, yes, like Cam said, it's a fantasy action movie because it's related to comic books and stuff like that, but it is one of the most important movies of my childhood because it started something that I spent so much, like a good portion of my life following, which was the MCU. So shout out to Iron Man.
All right, CJ's on you.
Oh, okay, good. I get to go first. All right. First off, with this movie, I absolutely love this movie. Like you said, it kicked off the new fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe. Revamped fucking Marvel Studios, and brought them up to power. And this, out of the many versions of Iron Man and Tony Stark, this is my favorite. My favorite version of Tony Stark.
He's such a good Tony Stark.
Yes, he is. Now, don't get me wrong. I hate how he did Terrence Howard. I hate how he did Terrence Howard. But with that being said, this is an all-around great movie. I absolutely love it, and I can't fuck with it.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to say that I think we're a little biased. We all love MCU here. So we're all gonna be like, oh, this movie was amazing because we all fucking love MCU. Like, it was just like you can't tell the shit, and we probably argue down any other person on the street. With that being said, Terrence Howard, there's one thing in the movie that gets on my nerves absolutely every time. And it's Terrence Howard going, Tony.
Yeah.
The sound of his voice like makes
At least when Don Cheadle does it, it's just Tony.
exactly. It's very normal.
Tony.
But when
he got some bass in his
Terrence
voice.
Howard can't even say the man's name without aggravating the fuck out of me.
No, that's because Don Cheadle got bass in his voice. Well, yeah, Terrence Howard got light skin split back.
And so I'm just like, we won't even get into Terrence Howard because he got his ass. He got himself kicked off that fucking movie. And look where it cost him a lot of fucking money.
No, he didn't. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Terrence Howard has a reputation. I love Iron Man. Iron Man is not my favorite Avenger. I feel like he was just the match that they used to start off this, but I feel like it kind of gave him some nostalgia that is just because that's how they chose to deploy it. With that being said, I'm not mad at it. I'm with it. But what I will say is Tony Stark is what let's just say rich people without a job should be doing. Inventing
things to save the world.
I'm going to expand on that later.
Agree. No, I agree. Yes, that's what they should be doing.
Iron Man is the correct way that a superhero is
billionaires
supposed to
spend
go.
their money.
Exactly. Like if you're going to spend a whole bunch of money trying to quote unquote protect people, you do it the Iron Man way.
So let's talk about the Iron Man. Let's talk about Terrence Howard first. CJ Cam's right. Terrence Howard left the franchise because he went and took a pay cut. Because actually he was the most paid person on the first Iron Man movie,
and he wasn't the star.
He wasn't the star.
He's stupid, and that's what I'm talking about. He has a reputation for doing shit like that. You're not the lead actor on this movie.
Wait, let's see if he gets this right first.
I literally looked this up while I was arguing.
Yeah.
Literally. He was the most paid actor on Iron Man 1 because Robert Downey Jr. was a risk. Disney thought that he was a risk. The MCU. Cam's right though. So everybody loves Iron Man because it started off the MCU. I mean, it's not a bad movie whatsoever. But everybody loves Iron Man because it started off MCU. However, if they would start off with Captain America first, I think that it would still been the same trajectory.
Yeah.
It was still been the same trajectory.
Yeah, it just brought the nerds out. That was all.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know. Honestly, no, he's not my favorite. He's definitely not my favorite Avenger. Fucking the Hulk's my favorite Avenger. Always has been. I love Hulk. But I still love the movie itself, though.
I'm a Thor fan, so I get that.
The movie itself is fucking awesome.
Like I said, the movie is great. The movie is fantastic. However, the people love this movie more because it started now. Not saying back then, but now love this movie more.
They recognize its significance to the MCU.
Because he started. Now,
it's got that nerd love.
So if another adventure would start just like Captain America would have started first, it would have been the same trajectory. And I guess what I mentions. Shout out to Kill Bill 1. Kill Bill 1.
Yeah. We didn't have to shout to that. We already had that movie.
Still smart mentions. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
We gave that movie much love.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I forgot to mention Mr. and Mrs. Smith and Go Meet Messiah.
I like the movie, but there's so many things about it that got on my nerves.
Out to V for Vendetta. That is a very, very underrated superhero movie.
It is so good.
Yeah, that is a good movie.
My last honorable mention is another underrated superhero movie. Shout out to Watchmen. Watchmen to me is underrated. It's underrated. My movie is the Dark Knight. Yeah. I get into a lot of arguments about what's the best superhero movies of all time are. And even now, I get Endgame. I get Infinity War. I get Civil War. I get
Marvel.
a lot of Marvel movies. I get Logan.
Marvel.
Marvel. And I get Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman movie, which was pretty good.
It's the shining star of the DC universe.
It is.
However, to me, The Dark Knight is the best superhero movie of all time. It's just me. And I will debate that with anybody. I would debate that with anybody. If it's not the best, it's definitely top 3 or top 5.
It's number 2.
All right.
It's up there. I ain't gonna lie, it's up there.
It might be 3.
And with that being said, too, I mean, we all know the reason why, though. One of the biggest reasons why is, and that's the Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker, hands down, is probably the
Best Joker ever.
Joker, probably the best villain of all time. Up there with Thanos, up there with Killmonger. Heath Ledger's Joker. He played the shit out that role. And
it cost him his life.
It cost him his life.
Yeah.
He overdosed on his role, and he wanted to be the best Joker possible, and it cost him his life. With that being said, he did make this Joker, and it was fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was fucking fantastic. The action scenes were good. Some of the dialogue was good. The only thing I'm not gonna lie, the only thing I didn't like was fucking Batman voice. I hated Batman voice. Well, all in all, this is my pick for best action movie from 2000s. And again, this is my favorite, and I think it's the best superhero movie of all time. Now, mind you, I'm not even gonna lie to you. When it comes to superhero movies, yeah, Marvel is fucking the shit out of DC. Like they are with no lube, just dry fucking the shit out of
yeah, DC still playing catch up.
However, I do want to say this though. On the flip side though, TV show wise,
DC killing it.
DC is killing the TV shows.
Yeah,
I want to say that as well. However, the Shining, like I said, when the Shining started in the DC universe is
Wonder Woman.
But it's also the Dark Knight. All right. With that being said, Evan, you're first.
If we're talking about DC universe as well too, I'm one of those people that actually enjoyed Aquaman.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I didn't think it was bad. Amber Heard was fine as fuck in it. Jason Momoa was fine as fuck in it. I mean, that's an attractive man. But
for real.
With that being said, yes, this is the best iteration of the Joker in my opinion. All respect to Jack Nicholson, but Jack Nicholson's Joker's third on my list. Heath Ledger's number 1. Oh, dude, fucking Joaquin Phoenix is.
I still haven't seen that one.
I love it's so.
I keep forgetting. Every time I have a chance to watch a movie, I keep forgetting.
It's so good.
I need to watch it.
It was the dark twist on the role we needed for that. Without it's just you have
without Batman interfering.
You have the chaotic evil of Heath Ledger's Joker. You have the twisted evil of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, and then you have the comedic evil of Jack Nicholson's Joker. That's the 3 best. Heath is still the best, easily. He made this movie what it was. You know, the surprise twist at the end of this movie where, you know, Batman thought he was going to save Rachel, ends up being Harvey. And, you know, that scene actually is one of my favorite in movies where he's talking about where Rachel Dawson's like, oh, it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. And then there's a flash and then it cuts away. Usually it cuts to the outside of the building before it explodes, but the explosion hits in the camera frame first, which I thought that was great. You know, the Joker stealing all that money just to burn it. He's
I only burned my half.
He's so good.
That was the money he bought. I mean, stole. That was
Yep.
The only I will give this, and I will give this the I can't fuck with it. But I will say, if there's one nitpick that I have to say here, this should not be a Batman movie. This is a Joker movie. Period, point blank, end of story. And even though, yes, people hate the Batman voice, I don't mind it because they play off each other well. You have that weird nasally like voice of the Joker that plays off that gravelly voice of Batman. It's such a good movie. It is definitely it's one of my top 5 for the 2000s period. I'm also the kind of person though too that like The Dark Knight Rises, not because of everything. I just like Bane. The only Batman movie out of the Nolan trilogy that I did not like was Batman Begins. I was not a fan of it. I liked the Scarecrow. The aspect of it was scary as shit. But it's the worst of the 3. So, but DeAndre, I'll give The Dark Knight. I can't fuck with it because it's on. You know me, I'm a list guy. A lot of the times, Dark Knight is at the top of the list for the best of the best of the 2000s, whether it's action, drama, anything like that. So, and also, yeah, shout out to Heath Ledger for taking a role that people never thought would be done better than what Jack Nicholson did and turning it into the best version of it. And like I said, sorry, Jack, but Joaquin Phoenix's Joker ended up being better as well. So
I do want to say this though, right? So another thing that they could have did was make a new make a like have somebody else play Rachel. I did not like her as Rachel.
That's the thing. Same with Harvey Dent. I can't see another person playing that Harvey Dent, just like I can't see another person playing Riddler. You know, it's so hard to get past, even though that movie was terrible. You know, I never thought anybody would be a better Two-Face than Tommy Lee Jones, but then this one came out, and I'm like, that's a much more understandable Two-Face.
Well, you gotta realize too, those 90s Batman was for families. They was really for a family. So
they were like they were definitely they were PG movies.
So right now the 2000 Batman trilogy, it was literally for older
adults.
All right, who's next?
All right, so CJ, you next.
I actually love this movie. Best Joker ever, hands down. Fucking yeah, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about with fucking Two-Face, dude. No, this was not the best Two-Face. This is actually one of the things I hated about this movie. Well, actually, don't get me wrong. All right, I'll take that back. Two-Face was awesome. I love Two-Face. I hate Harvey Dent's character. This was not my favorite Harvey Dent in like any of the Harvey Dents. This is not my favorite Harvey Dent at all. I thought he was just, he was fucking arrogant. He was he says he wants. All right, he's more about justice, all this stuff, everything, but. It's got to come at his terms, All right, fuck everybody else. All right, we're gonna do it my way. Make sure, it's like no. It's like just everything about the Harvey Dent character just sat wrong with me. Period. Yeah, and then then he started to show his true colors when he fucking kidnapped. When he kidnapped that guy, was trying to torture him to get fucking information. Like, okay, yeah, all right, now he's trying to show you true colors. No, you can't say all right, you're the fucking top notch. You're the fucking example that we hold everyone else to, and you're fucking taking people down. Taking people down the fucking subway and torturing them. No, that's fucking bullshit. No, I did not like Harvey Dent's character in this movie at all. I wish there was way less Harvey Dent and more Two-Face. Two-Face was the shit. That was actually one of my favorite versions of Two-Face.
You said the Tommy Lee Jones one?
No, this one.
Oh, I thought you said this was bad. My bad.
No, I said I hated the Harvey Dent. Two-Face was awesome.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
his Harvey Dent was a pushover.
Yeah, Harvey Dent was garbage. But if they did less Harvey Dent and more Two-Face, this has been so much better movie. But this has been go from a great movie to iconic. Period. Maggie Gyllenhaal playing. No, I ain't even finished. No,
nothing good comes of Gyllenhaals. No. Gyllenhaals are not good.
Wow.
No, I'm not saying that. No, Jake Gyllenhaal's amazing. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal's amazing. Actually, Maggie Gyllenhaal, she's a great actress, but some of the roles she plays is
out of the 3 women in the Batman franchise from Christopher Nolan, I preferred the one that played Talia al Ghul in Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, so you're just going to ignore Anne Hathaway?
Yes.
So I want to start off by finally being able to say that all of the choices were movies from 2008. Did anybody notice that?
Were they?
Oh shit, for real?
2008
was banging.
Iron Man, Taken, and Dark Knight all came out in 2008.
Hey, shout out
2008 was
bro.
slaying it, bro.
2008 was like the movie year.
There was a lot of good movies from 2008. I'm just looking at them right now, just to run off a little bit. You have 7 Pounds, 21, Jumper, Semi Pro, Step Brothers, Get Smart.
Oh shit! Really?
Cloverfield.
That wasn't a good movie.
The Dark Knight, Hancock.
What?
Hancock won it. Tropical Thunder.
I bet CJ.
Tropical Thunder.
Evan, you are 110,000% correct. This is a Joker movie.
Yep.
And that's why it can't be the best. It can't be the best because the Batman got outshined in his own movie, which is just sad. Okay, and it's not by a little bit; it's by a lot. Like, no. What I mean, like, is all the parts with Batman in it. I really didn't care about. Okay, it was Joker and all the other characters.
You're talking about acting wise.
Unfortunately,
acting wise, I agree with you.
Unfortunately, Batman has that problem of being overshadowed by supporting characters because
all his movies, though.
If you look at it, Scarecrow outshined him.
Hold on, before you guys go into that, let me finish.
No.
Okay.
I understand what she's saying.
Yeah. Before you go into that, let me finish where I was going with this.
Yep.
So Batman gets overshined. One, this is not my favorite Dark Knight. I like Evan. I actually do like Dark Knight Rises.
It was not bad.
It was for Bane, and I named my car Bane. It had some real fighting, and it was. I really like Dark Knight Rises. But my issue with Batman overall
white privilege
is you are a failed billionaire superhero. Like, you were doing it wrong every fucking time.
Where Tony Stark succeeded, he failed.
Yes.
You got so much help, and you still can't get a handle on this. And why do you have a cape? You don't fly. Like, it just
yeah. Oh no, his cape does so many other things.
I know.
But the thing is, Tony Stark accepts help. Yeah, Tony Stark accepts help. Batman won't.
He has all the money and half of the intelligence. I'm just like, you got outsmarted this whole time by a crazy person who was assisted by just other crazy people. Okay, it's not like it was like when Bane and all of them in the second movie outsmarted him, it made sense. Those were intellectual people that came and plotted way ahead of time. Okay, you could have catch some crazy people in your city.
Yeah. Hey, but think about it though. Crazy people don't think normally. No matter how smart you are, how logical you are not going to be able to follow their logic. So you can't fucking get them.
But that smart comment you just made is why the regular expected path is not what you should be expecting, which is what he did. Like, it was, the joke is fucking with you, and you fall into it. Absolutely, you don't even try to think outside the box. You just go, okay, this is what they said, and it's not even just Batman. And I feel like he led the city into doing that same stupid shit. They on the fucking boats, like, okay, this remote is gonna blow up the other boat. Just because the Joker, who you know is an asshole and is always fucking with people, told you that. For all you know, you're gonna click the button, it's gonna blow up your own boat.
Batman.
Why was it?
Batman was blinded by pussy.
Yeah. Hey, no.
And Rachel wasn't even
cute,
okay. I am a person who finds beauty.
And then he was blinded by Selena Kyle, and then he was blinded by Talia al Ghul. He was blinded by pussy.
It's not even just that. So literally, there's a scene where the Joker's coming. He's put a hit out on Harvey Dent. He goes to this event. It's supposed to be the fundraiser for Harvey Dent. Rachel's not the prettiest person in the room, bruh.
That man shows up with like 8 hoes on his arm.
I was highly upset about that. And I'm just like, I get it. It's realistic. However,
you could have somebody else. Literally.
Yeah. There were so many options to choose.
You mean to tell me Wonder Woman existed in this world and he fucking Rachel Dawes?
Listen, we're not even gonna get into the universe.
Hey, no. Hey, give it up to fucking Tiny Zeus Lister's character. No, yeah. He could have manhandled the fucking trigger, but he didn't. No, He whisper talked the trigger out of his hands. Whisper talked the trigger out of his hands, and then toss it out the window. Yeah, let me do what you should have did 10 minutes ago. Yes.
And then the same thing happened on the other boat. Was like, oh, nobody's got the guts to do it. I'll do it, and then put the shit down.
Yeah, no, he was just a pussy. He was just a pussy.
Talking shit.
All of Gotham is full of pussies. Like it's just running rampant. Okay, and that's. But to pull
that's
out
why crime reigns.
To pull
that's
out
why they need Batman.
This movie was very successful. It made a lot of money in the US and worldwide. I think out of what we've named as far as our choices, I think grossing money, it won. But I think that's because a lot of us were thirsty for a Batman movie. It had been years. I want to say like
a good one.
Yeah, it had been years since we had gotten a good Batman movie.
I actually liked the first one. You know, I thought it was a great setup for the franchise.
Well, here's the thing: the first one was a great setup, but I feel like the previews didn't do it justice, and it didn't get a lot of love. And then it wasn't done perfectly, so it kind of it was like middle of the road. And then we saw the preview for this; it looked amazing. Everybody ran to the theaters for it, and it, for the most part, it ended up paying off.
Because everybody wants to see Joker versus Batman. Everybody wants to see that.
Exactly. But in all of that, we could have just did a Joker movie. That's kind of my whole point, because really, I wanted to see a lot of the other, because it kind of shows you Joker's plan at the end and like how he set shit, but it don't show you any of how he got to it and how he did it. And I would have rather watched that versus what is it, Christian Bale? What's his name?
Christian Bale.
Yeah, the Christian Bale running back and forth, begging people for help here and there. It was stupid. Okay, I would have rather watched the Joker.
Yeah,
it's just like all he had to do was put on his black outfit, go to the commissioner, then go to this, and like he was just handing puzzle pieces off just for the Joker to get the upper hand on him. Anyway, I would have rather watched a smarter person, which was the Joker.
But the thing is, Joker's thought process is fucked up. I don't think we could have followed it anyway.
It made complete sense. It was not in no way did he actually. He didn't do anything super crazy. He didn't need something that he's crazy. But I mean, like as far as for his thought process, all he did was think ahead. That's all he did.
So the first thing he did was rob the mob. You can't tell me that ain't crazy.
He's a criminal and he robbed some criminals. So
the mob.
Who would you rather him rob? Innocent people? That's stupid. He makes sense.
Evan, go
ahead. Dark Knight 1, Iron Man 2, but Iron Man 1 too. Sorry. And then the hardest part is I'm gonna go Taken and then Yip Man.
All right, CJ is on you.
I got IP Man 1, Iron Man 2, Dark Knight 3, Taken 4.
Okay, so I'm going to do Taken, Iron Man, Dark Knight, Yip Man, or IP Man.
All right, so I'm gonna go Dark Knight 1. Number 2 will be Iron Man. It's so fucking hard with these two. Number 3.
Taken made more money.
No, and I'm actually going to go because that 10-1 scene is better than anything on Taken. So I have to go Yip Man number 3 and then Taken 4. With that being said, this has been another episode of MASH Debaters. My name is DeAndre Robinson. These are my friends. Say goodbye, friends.
Goodbye, friends. Make sure you wear your personal protective equipment at whatever job you work.
Right. Goodbye, friends. Thanks for hanging with us through these crazy topics with these crazy people. And when I say crazy, I mean everyone but me. And you guys stay safe. See you at the next episode.
All right, this is your boy CJ, aka the Camo Toe Massager.
Jesus Christ.